Hey everybody, it's me Marquita, and I am coming here saying how excited I am. Today is January the 31st, and today, my teen years, my, y'all don't know how I feel right now. I feel like I'm 18 again. I feel like it is October 2020, not 22, sorry, 2002. I could remember. So let me tell y'all the story. Let me tell y'all about a story. How my world, no, you know what? Sorry, Will. Didn't mean to butcher it. And Jazzy Jeff. Didn't mean to butcher y'all song. Anyhow, the nostalgia for me, I am, I'm so excited. Y'all don't even know. So, October of 2002, one little girl named Keita, me, was watching Malcolm in the Middle with Frankie Muniz. So I was watching Malcolm in the Middle. And I seen, and on that episode that I was watching, he was playing a virtual game. And I'm like, that game looks so fun. And it was like a virtual reality game where you have a family and you have to run your characters. Anyhow, he made his family was like his family. Like he had his mom, his dad, and then him and his two brothers in the game. This is before the mama had the other baby. But anyhow, so that's why it was just the three. The three older boys and then mom and dad. If y'all seen Malcolm in the Middle, y'all know what I'm talking about. So when he made his family, he, basically made them, and then at the end of the thing, like I think his older or nope, you know what? It is four boys because I did forget about Francis. Yeah, because Francis was the oldest son. But okay, so did he have Francis in his family in the game? Because I don't remember if he did. Okay, so anyhow, it was just funny because Malcolm and his little friend was playing their game, and Malcolm ended up dying. I think he was like super obese, and like he ended up like dying in his house. Anyhow, so I say that to say that I was like, I need to play that game. What game is that? I need to find it and I want to play it. So then what happened, I Googled it because I had internet. I had a computer. No, I did not. I did not have a computer. I'm just lying. No, okay, so I wanted to play that game. The very next day, yeah, I went to school because I was in college. And that's why I know where I was. So the very next day, I went to school, went to college, and um, it was one of the. I don't know how I would explain her, cause she really wasn't okay. So I graduated from high school May the 18th, 2002. I started college August 2002. I graduated from college October 2002. So, but it was a technical college, and yeah, I did graduate. I went and became a CNA. Never did anything with the license. Had perfect attendance. Um, like took the state board test, got my actual license, and all I did was just hung it on the wall. So I never used my license. But I literally was wanting to be a midwife. And I was like, I want to work with babies. And literally a day before I graduated, my teacher's like, oh, well, you gotta be an LPN to work with babies. And I'm just like, why did I even take this whole class if I gotta be an LPN? I'm like, and I was like, I'm done with school because I just went to high school, graduated from high school, went immediately into college. I mean, it wasn't immediate because I graduated in May, started college in August. What are you doing? Will you leave the baby alone? Move, Ori. Shit. Move. The baby was asleep. Move. Don't, no, whatever freaking hair you got up your little ass. Oreo. If you and Biscuit was out there fighting, yes, what you're telling me, little lady. Leave the babies alone. They are asleep. And whatever conflict you got going on with Biscuit, you need to go on and take it on back out there. Yeah, little lady. Yeah. Ori, if you get this baby, me and you, we're going to be thumping. Me and you will thump. Leave the baby alone. Oreo. Ori. Ori. Leave the baby alone. You know what? You're being something right now. Cause whatever you and Biscuit got into, gone. Oreo. I'm serious. Out of my face. Out of my face. Gare. Gary. Because I don't know what got it to you, Oreo. I mean, shit. Did Ori and Bisque just have a fight?
I don't know. I didn't hear him.
I'm only asking because she ran in here, immediately tried to pick up all the babies.
I didn't see him fighting.
Well, whatever she had going on out there, she came in with one on her shoulder. With a chip on that shoulder, and I would knock it off. Huh? I don't know, but she literally ran in here and was trying to pick up all the babies. Now, you know they been in here for an hour. And it's like, oh, did you forget where the babies was, Ori? They're up here asleep while you was out doing what you wanted to do. Like, Ori, they're your babies. And you don't need to pick them up to what? To what, Ori? To what? Is all of them up here, Ori? Or do you have one? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think one of them's missing. Will you see if she got it? Do you have the other one? Where's the other one, Ori? I'm sorry, baby. Mama came in, getting me all wound up. Yes, okay. I know you're on my chest. I'm sorry, baby. I don't mean to yell. Ori, where's the other one? Where's the other one, Ori? You the one that took it. Oreo, is all of them, is 4 of them over there? Oreo, it's 4 babies over there. Only seen 3. Oreo, are you going to answer me? Oreo, it's 4 babies over there. I can't get up right now. I got one on my lap and one on my chest. It's 4 babies over there. You staring at the wall. You ignoring me is not, you know what, Ori? You know what? Is the babies over there? That's what I'm asking. You know what? You are something else, little lady. You know I can't get up. Ori, you know what? Whoa, baby. Here, go over here with Mama while I make sure that all of y'all are up here. Here, go over there with Mama. Here. I know, I'm sorry, baby. I know you were comfortable. Are they all over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the other one, Ori? What'd you do with it? Let me see if you're sitting on it. 1, 2. Van, do you have waffle? Do you have waffle? No, it's right here. Come here, baby. Come here. Right here. It's not waffle. It's another one. She put it on the cover over there. It could be up here too.
No, that's the one that was already over there.
I know, but I thought she brought it over here. It was just over there by itself. She wasn't in here.
Was it a slave?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that was in there. That's the one that Biscuit was cleaning.
Yeah, but I thought she grabbed it and brought it over, because that one was over there by itself while the other ones was in here with me.
Yeah, okay.
Ori, the nerve of you, Dennis. I'll cut it off now. So, back to what I was saying. Sorry for that long conversation, but this is me and Ori. We argue. Now that she's a mama and I'm an old mama, and she's still my babykins. She is still my little lady. She's still my little tiny bunkin head. One of my tiny bunkin heads. But, Ori, you know that you were being extra, 'cause they was over here asleep. You was in here asleep just a minute ago. And then you decided to get up, try to see if Biscuit was getting food that you wasn't getting, or if he was getting attention that you wanted to steal. You can lay down. I gave you all the babies. All the babies are over there with you. And then you left the babies. You knew they were in here. And see, look, now you're leaving again. like I was saying, so I was in college, October of 2002, and I talked to my guidance counselor, and I don't even know how it came up, but it came up about a computer, and I told her about the Malcolm in the Middle show that I watched, and I was like, and they playing this one game, and it was on the computer and all that, and she's like, oh, well, my computer guy, his name is Terry. If you tell him I sent you, you would get $100 off the computer. Baby, you cannot walk towards the end. Here, come here. Come and get on my chest. Yeah, that's a high jump. I don't want you to fall off the bed. You're so tiny. So she was like, you tell Terry that I sent you. And what it was is I was getting $100 off of my computer by using her name. But then she would have got like a $50 kickback because that was like her her little finder's fee. And so she got $50 for sending me there, and then I got $100 off of my computer. And so I went to his shop. If y'all know Terry, I know y'all gonna be like, how would we know Terry? Anyhow, he I don't know his last name, but he used to have a computer shop in Fountain City in Knoxville, Tennessee. I think he's from Florida, or he moved to Florida. Don't get me to line. But anyways, he had a beautiful wife and a handsome little son. Megan, I think that was his wife's name. But so I went there. Baby, where are you going? Like, you can't go out there with Mama. Mama will leave you out in the hallway. Yes, you can sit right there. So I went to Terry, like, after school. I went to Terry, and at that time I was dating another gentleman, and he had a truck. So he took me to Terry's, and I went there, and I told him that who the woman was, that she, you know, referred me to him. And then he was like, oh, so okay, yeah, I know her, and blah, 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 blah. So then he was like, so why are you, he's like, what do you need a computer for? So I know which one, what specs and all that to tell you. And I said, and I told him, last night I was watching Malcolm in the Middle, and he was playing this one game, and I explained it to him. And he goes, oh, The Sims. And I go, the what? He goes, The Sims. And I'm like, what's The Sims? He goes, and literally, he pointed to his computer because he was playing it while he didn't have any. And he literally was like the size of his store was, I think he had like 5 or 6 computers on a table. And like he was sitting at one of the computers playing The Sims. And I was like, oh, it kind of looked like that game. Spoiler alert, it wasn't The Sims. The game that Frankie Muniz was playing on that show does not exist. Believe me, I have tried to find it. But, so when I seen, I was like, yeah, it kind of looked like that. And he was playing, I think, Unleash at that time. So he had Sims 1, he had Hot Date, and I think he was playing Unleash. And but don't hold me to it, because I could have the games. He could have been playing Vacation. Um, anyways, but he was, and when I say he was playing that game, how the games, because this is back in the days before I knew anything about digital codes. So we had the CDs, and the way you had to put them in, you had to put them in like in order. Because, like, say that if I was wanting to play Superstar, which is like one, like, I think my two favorite expansion packs was Unleash and Superstar, and Sims 1, that is. In Sims 2, it was Open for Business and University. Um, but, so, my thing is that I, so how you had to do it back in the days is when, like, I had to download The Sims 1, like the base game, and then say that I wanted to play Vacation or Unleash, um, then I would have to do, like, say if I want to do Unleash, but I wanted the other games in my, in my game, all the other things, the adventure packs in the game, then in order for me to play Unleash, I would then have to do, I would have to install Unleash, the last game of that little thing. So it would be like Sims, like the base game is first, and then whatever game you put, the last game that you download is the game that the CD that you would have to put in your computer to play. Like I said, this was before the digital thing. So if I want to play Unleash and I download Unleash onto my computer, but then I download Hot Date, I have to literally, like, I would still be able to play Unleash, but I would have to put in my Hot Date game CD, because that's the last game that I downloaded. If that makes any sense. I know it might not make sense, because it's like, okay, why would you have to put in Hot Date to play Unleash? And it's because Hot Date is now on top of Unleash. It's just whatever the last game that you download into your game, that's the CD that you had to put in to your computer to play that game. Hopefully that makes sense. So, so I went, and he was like, "Oh, well, since you're buying a computer, I'm gonna throw in these games for you." So I think he gave me Sims 1, like the base game, Hot Date, and I'm gonna say Unleash. And so he gave me them games. So I bought the computer from him that day, and he gave me 3 games for free. I mean, the computer was $300, but it was literally the best, fastest computer. Like, I wish Terry was here right now. I don't know where he's at. Like, I'm not saying he's dead. I don't know where he's at, but he, if y'all ever run into him, and like I said, I don't know his last name. Y'all might know Terry. Y'all might, hey, yeah, I know. That sounds familiar, like blah, blah, blah. Anyways, um, he was an A1 dude, because he hustled, and he a great salesman, because I went there to get, I told him, I was like, this is like later, like, months, maybe even a year later, But I kept, like, anytime something needed to be fixed, Terry, this is what's happening, bring it in. If it's something that needed to be fixed, he would, be like, okay, well, since you bought it from me, I'm going to give you a little bit of discount, fix the computer, pay for it. But if it was something simple, he would go and fix it for free. And then, of course, I'm going to keep going back to him and spending money with him if I needed my computer updated, needed a new antivirus and all that. Bring it in. He'll go and defrag and, like, fix it all up, clear the memory and all that, and hook me up. Like I said, I spent money with him. And if he was here, like right now, and I needed, like, an update on my laptop or whatever, of course I would go to him. So, of course, once the next pack came out, got, I got Vacation, I had all of them. I had all of the Sim 1, all of the Sims 2, and then I didn't have any of the Sims 3. Like, because when I stopped playing the Sims 2, it was because I named my computer Sam. Sam, he was old, he was running slow, he was, he was struggling. And so I was like, well, I can't play. And then around that time is when the girls were, I think I stopped playing, and then like a year later, like, the girls were born. And so I didn't pick the Sims I didn't pick the Sims game back up until 2018. And the girls were born in 2013. So, and what made me, like, because I was like, I really want to play The Sims again. And I had a CD-ROM on that computer. And my, like, aunt slash sister slash best friend, whatever, knew I loved The Sims. And she was like, I don't have time to play it. So she's like, she made a deal, and she was like, I got The Sims 4, and I got The Sims 3, and then I got 2 games, and I'll sell you, them 4 games. I think she sold it to me for like $25. And of course, she knows I love the hard, like, I had the CDs. And then The Sims 3, I had the digital code. And I was like, I don't like the digital code. And then I think around that time is when you can buy the case, like like you could buy the game like at Walmart, but all was in it wasn't the hard CD. It was just like a paper with a code on it. And so that's what that was. She gave me the cases of the games, but it just had a paper in it with a code on it. And I hated it. Because even with the CD, you had to have a code. You know, it's like you put the CD in, and then it's like on the inside of the game, it like had the code in order for it to know that, okay, you're downloading this specific CD. And so that's what it was. And so when you took it off your computer, you had to do it, just retype in the code every single time. So, I did buy the games from her, and I put it on my computer, and I'm like, and I tried to play Sims 3, and I said, you know what, let me look at this Sim 4, and I put in Sims 4, I go, okay, well, I'm just not going to play Sims 3, What, Ori? The babies are literally asleep.
What do you want for your fries and your burger?
I just want ketchup fries, and then I want mustard on the burger.
Okay, so ketchup on your fries and mustard on the burger?
Yes. And so, and Ori, that don't mean that you will get any. I tell you what, Ori, you're something else. And I know that I'm not even going to get to eat my burger. Because you just sitting here waiting for it to come.
Oh, and yeah, Oreo, you're a little baby cat. So, Mom is not gonna share it.
Like, I'll savor one bite, but she's sitting here because she heard food.
As soon as I give it to you, she's gonna be all in your face.
I know she's going to be all in my face. And I got a baby sitting right here beside me. So, yeah. So, I had just the beginning of The Sims 4. And then what happened was my computer broke. And then I got another computer. And it was cheaper to get the one that didn't have the CD-ROM. It was like $100 cheaper, which I got it at Sam's Club. And so, me and Gary, nope, you know what? I'm lying. I did have, when Gary bought me that one after the one laptop broke, thank you. The second,
Like, not for you.
Gary got me another laptop. And then I had that one until 2020. But, and then it broke. What am I saying? But I did eventually get another one from Sam's, and it was like $100 cheaper. For like, it was bigger. It was like at that time it was an i7. I think I got an i9 right now, or maybe an i7. But my whole point of me saying that was that big old long drawn out story today on January the 31st, 2025. They just released The Sims 1 and Sims 2, the complete edition. That's right, Sims 1 with all the games and then a bonus pack, which I already have that pack. It's a one Sim 4 stuff pack or kit or whatever, which I already have. So I'm literally, if I get it, which I want to get it, and I told Gary, how much do you love me? And I told him I got hard eyeballs and that, my love. And so he said he'd get it for me for Valentine's Day. But, so it's the whole complete Sims 1 with the games and a bonus Sims 4 game and Sims 2, all the expansion packs, plus one Sim 4 bonus game, which I already have. And so, and I watched Little Simsy just a minute ago, and how she explained it was the people that already had The Sims 1 and 2 on their computer, because it was a different, like I couldn't, like, without this new redrop, you couldn't play The Sims 1, 2, and I do believe they said some of the games of The Sims 3 you couldn't play on your up-to-date computer because your computer is too up-to-date. like you need an older computer in order to download and play them games. And um because like right now my computer is too good to play the older game. So what they did is they went in, changed the little function in the program, changed the program to update it so that people's up-to-date computers can play it, can run Sims 1, Sims 2, and hopefully the other Sims 3. But like I said, I didn't play Sims 3. Like I have it, but Ori, move! I am talking, lady. I got a baby right here, and I'm trying to eat my fry. Yeah, I hear you. Here, you can have a fry. Here. Not you thumping your nose up at my fry. The nerve of you, Dennis. Ori, get away from my hamburger. This is my bites. These are my bites. But yeah. So guys, my favorite, and I have said this from the beginning, my favorite expansion pack, my favorite version of The Sims is Sims 2. But most people's is Sims 3. I didn't play Sims 3. I went Sims 1, Sims 2, Sims 4. But I have Sims 3. But I didn't play it because I also have Sims 4. So, oh, and I have a hard copy, well, the paper copy of The Sims 2. But then when I got my computer and I was like, okay, well, because at that time I had Origin and it didn't recognize it in Origin. Like it showed that I had it, but I couldn't buy the digital game. Like it was like, it like glitched it out because I had one that I bought and typed in the code, and then the other one like was on Origin. So what I did is I end up just buying all the games off of Origin. So literally I have bought The Sims 4 2 times, even though it's free now. But like I said, this was like 2000, 18ish, or about 2020. No, I think I bought it. No, I did. I bought it in 2018. The whole complete, yeah. But anyhow, Ori, the babies are not over there, and you know that they're not over there. All the babies are over here, Ori. Ori, you were just laying with them. You literally just got out of bed and was like, I think she's going crazy, guys. I'm thinking she's going crazy. She literally was just laying with the babies. And then she went over to the tent looking for the babies. They're literally right here. And she got up, went over to the tent looking for the babies. It's like, Ori, like literally, they were just nursing. Wait, she's crazy, guys. I'm just... Anyways, y'all wish me luck on getting the Sim games for Valentine's Day. Because that's what I want. Now, I'm going to be so mad if I miss out on it because I have been wanting The Sims 2 ever since I found out about The Sims 4.